See an overall shot of the EDAC. We're zooming in right now to show a tool change. And on this machine we have it equipped with a System 3R, what they call the macro nano system. And this is their high precision system where the repeatability of the positioning itself, so when you chuck and unchuck, you get repeatability. And it used to be plus or minus 2 microns, but when we're trying to hold less than a micron tolerance in our workpiece, that accuracy is no longer acceptable. So here we're showing a demonstration where we're going to chuck and unchuck the tool and come back in and show repeatability of the measurement. What we set up on the machine to try to demonstrate accuracy of it is an electronic indicator, and on the left side you'll see a display of where we're going to be able to actually see the movement as we go. So here we're putting in our test bar. You can see all the axis moving, the axis coming down to pick up the tool. You can see on the right side where the tool changer is tucked in below the control. In the upper right corner you can see the corner of the operator panel. And right now you can also see that the drop tank is down, so it's very accessible and easy to work with. So now we're moving over. And again, right there on the left side, you can see the electronic indicator that we're going to come over to. And then this is our display. This is a unit by Mar Federal that we're using. And you can see the display is 6 places in inch. So the last number that you're looking at there, the 4, is 1 millionth. Okay, so it's displaying 4 millionths. So that's 9/10, 70 millionths, or 74 millionths. So, and that's without any pressure on the indicator, so we've got basically less than 1,000th pressure on the indicator that we're using when we're going to be measuring to these in our demonstration here. So here we're going to show where we're touching on the workpiece. We now have pressure on the test bar, and we're showing about 7 to 8 millionths on that side. We're moving the C-axis, and then and the Y-axis, and the Z-axis, and we'll come back to the X-axis, and we'll come back and check repeatability of positioning accuracy. So we come back, and you see some movement there as it stabilizes. We still got about 8 or 9 millionths, and then we're going to move across the face of the test bar, and you'll see some variance there as we're putting some side pressure on the indicator, but also some movement from the ground surface that we have there. But remember, the numbers that you're seeing there, 31, 16, this is all millionths, less than 1 micron. We haven't seen anything above a micron of movement yet. And most of this that you're seeing is just a typical ground bar that we're running across on. So when we get to the other end, we'll stop movement, and now it's resting at about 20 millionths, 19, 20. So that's a half a micron basically. And at the other end, if you remember, it's about 8 or 9 millionths. So we got about 10 or 11 millionths. So you can see here we're going back to it once it settles in, about 9, 8. So about 10, 11 millionths total over the course of that. So that's pretty good. We're going to come off, do another axis change again here. Again, this demonstrates the accuracy of the machine itself, but also the tooling, C-axis. And this is the type of equipment now that is necessary to try to do this type of work. That dial indicators just don't do it anymore when you're now splitting tenths. I remember being in the shop where a 0.5 thousandth indicator was good enough, and then we had to go to tenths, and now we're beyond that.